Actually, I think people need to start spreading it to the winter because summer, I know
the energy
money, everybody's doing everything. And I feel like that SpongeBob meme where I'm just like overwhelmed because I'm like, oh shit, I want to do the whimsy thing.
Yeah.
I want to do it all. Yeah. I can't be put in a box.
Yeah. Guys, we are allowed to be original to who we are as people. And you're allowed to explore like your different styles and everything. Look, why are we doing carbon copy, man?
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome back to another episode of Peas in a Podcast. I like the edits that I put.
No, I really like.
It shakes.
The
last video we didn't shake.
You didn't shake anything on that.
My energy particularly was low. But welcome back to another episode of Peas in a Podcast.
Welcome, ladies.
So today,
and gents. I was about to say only ladies.
Only, actually.
But, and gents. We see
gents,
you.
We do see you. And
see you.
Papa T, we see you.
Papa T, we do see you.
But today we are going to be yapping as per usual. We'll catch you up because we have a lot to catch up on.
A lot, actually. Quite
a bit. And so once we do that, we'll go into the main segment. It's going to be a short episode, but we want to talk about how, you just kind of have to fit a mold in this day and age. Honestly, till the very beginning of time. You always have to just fit in a certain box. There's no room for like dynamicness. Is that a word? Originality, authenticity. We can't be authentic as people. You can, but you still have to do it as
in the mold.
Yeah, in the mold.
Yeah.
So we want to talk more about that. But before we get into that,
screen time and headlines, baby.
Shall we?
We haven't recorded in a long time.
Wow.
I think the last time we recorded was before
my run.
Your run, which your run was May
23rd. It's June
13th. So it's almost been a month since we recorded
that episode. As I was recording, I was like, Moyo, your energy is down.
Even Papa T, my dad commented on our YouTube channel.
He said I should get my energy up.
Moyo, get your energy up.
No, that episode.
Like, yes, call her out.
That day, no, that era, that running thing.
It really was sucking your life.
I literally had to stop. And I can't we'll get into it. What's been going on?
For me, there's a lot to catch up on from your run. So I'll let you talk more about your run, but I did go support Moyo on her run.
Yeah.
It was raining, yo.
The entire day.
First, we all gathered together and drove to where this run was supposed to be. We parked. And first,
the supporters, because the runners were
already there.
Location earlier.
We parked, and it took us forever to find where this race was happening.
Really? I didn't even know that.
We didn't give you the gist.
No,
it took us forever to find where this race was happening.
You did put the address in?
We did put the address, and it was taking us up and down.
Oopsies.
It was taking us up and down, and we were pushing the baby in the pram.
Oh, my baby.
And so we were going back and forth, but we figured it out and we made it there. But the rain does bit us a little bit.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
No, but it's okay. We're here for you.
Thank you.
And our girl really did it. And did you do it in the time that you wanted to do it?
I did. I was so proud. Cheers. Yeah, I think my because leading up to the race, I don't know what happened, but my pace on the treadmill was so different.
Yeah.
Like when I started, I was like a 6 minute 50 something seconds per kilometer. But then I think 2 weeks before the race, it just changed to like 7 minutes 50. So I said, with this pace, I'm going to be finishing in like 40 minutes. Like, I don't want to do that. And I told, like, when you sign up for the race, it asks you what pace or like what time you think you finish your race in. So I signed up for 30 to 35 minutes.
Yeah.
So I was like, I have to do, even like they'll not beat you if you finish later or anything.
And also, it's not a competition.
I need to remember that.
It is not a competition.
Because I was like giving some people side, I was like, okay, so you think you're faster than me? Like crazy.
It's not a competition.
Insane. Yeah. But yeah, I cannot lie. It was pretty hard, and it was very emotional because towards the end,
she did cry. I forgot about this.
I forgot about that. I was even saying during the run, I was getting emotional. I was like, I was just seeing like older folks running, like very much in their 80s running.
Yeah.
I saw really young girls too running because there's a women's run, but a few men were there to kind of support women.
Yeah.
But then I also, and it was like the charity that was not charity.
Was not Puma.
Yeah, Puma was supporting
sponsored.
it. Yeah, was like biggest sponsor, but I think the donations, the proceeds went to like a children's hospital for like oncology, like children with cancer. So it was just very emotional. Like people with disability were running, and I was just like, and thinking of why I kind of started running was like to just like to remember my friend who was also a runner. So I was just like, I don't want to think about her not being here and all of that. So anyway, so it's just like, I see what they see in this run thing. It's kind of cute, but in the rain was crazy, guys.
Yeah.
I almost fell down, but I was like, no, I gotta keep going. But I did it in the time that I wanted to. I felt very proud of myself. And I went for a concert that day by myself.
Yeah, you went to Yaba. How was that?
Yaba.
You said she was so chill.
Nonchalance queen. Like, I knew that already, but it was even more. Because I thought she would like, I don't know.
Especially because before Moyo went, Moyo was like, oh, what should I wear? Especially because I'm going alone. Like, what would the vibe be? And what did I say? I was like, Yaba gives a chill, babe.
Chill girl. So I wasn't trying to like, this is not like if you're going for like an Ashake concert or anything. But she did bring in the crowd. Like, whiteies, blackies, everybody.
Not the blackies.
She brought in every race, every tribe and tongue. She brought in everybody, that's for sure. And it was packed. And then I saw someone who I bonded over Yaba with there. I literally had like 1 more minute on my Instagram. And she was like, oh my gosh, are you here? I was like, yes, this is my number. Let's meet up.
Yeah.
And then it was just nice. Like, Yaba is such a great artist. And I think she really like cares about her craft. And some of the songs
is so good.
Okay, so I got introduced to Yaba by like listening to My Mind. Shout out to my sister for introducing me.
Oh my god, My Mind. Our entire friend group know all the riffs, all the lyrics.
It's too. That's
all the
like,
runs.
That's my karaoke song.
That is my karaoke song.
That is how I like met up with the girl who I ended up seeing because my friend had hosted a karaoke night and that was my karaoke song. And she was like, you know Yaba? I said, yes. And then she sang something else by Yaba. And I was like, oh my gosh, lovely. Because you don't see people knowing Yaba in the community. It's so funny because she is in the black community. Like Yaba, especially like the African American community. I feel like she's also... Because I think she's also Christian or like has some form of like Christian background. Yeah. She knows like the Jackie Hill Perrys. Like they listen to her a lot. So she's been on so many big people's albums that people don't know. Like she's been on Drake's Certified Lover Boy. People's that Yaba's Heartbreak. Like Yaba has been on a lot of really like big projects.
And I do think that the black community in general, and I say black community in general because what is the black community? Within the black community, there's so many melting pots. But I think maybe the more African American community, I think they do,
African,
but I think the African American community tend to gravitate towards soulful voices.
Yeah, because she
has a soulful voice.
She grew up in church. And she has shared a lot that she grew up listening to a lot of like black gospel music. So I'm not surprised that they also gravitate towards her because she has a very like call and response. Like she has all these influences in her music. So I really like her, and her sound has changed a lot. But I mean, I'm a fan. What can I say?
And so that was Moyo's run, and then a concert on the same day.
Can you imagine?
That was all on the same day. And then I think after that, we went for the Afro Jazz event.
Yes, the following week. Do Me Nice. By Mr. FT.
FT.
I did stop calling him Mr. FT. By Chef FT.
Chef FT. We went with a couple of our friends. It was. What were you expecting?
Now our sisters, we said friends.
Oh, they are our friends.
They are our friends. I'm just thinking now that they're actually, we just went to our sisters.
We went with our siblings.
But
Now
I
that I
guess
think about
we
it,
are friends.
We're friends, and then I'm friends with your
my
sister.
And
Like,
I'm friends
so
with
it's a
your
friend
sister.
group.
It is a friend. It was a cute one.
It was a sister hangout. But
Yeah.
we're friends. I want to know, what were you expecting going in there, and like, how was that different?
I think what I was expecting was very much like the vibe. I think I wanted more of like a conversation in the... I don't know why I was expecting conversation, knowing that I'm going into like a jazz experience, because people are trying to listen to the music, take it in, all of that. But yeah, I think I wanted more like you can like walk around. It just felt like it felt like we were seated where we were at, and you couldn't really kind of like go. Like once you leave, that's it. Like someone take your spot.
I did say though, I did think
I thought there would be dancing. Like I don't know.
True.
Yeah,
because I was gonna say I
vibing.
think that the host encouraged that. I just think nobody did because
did it.
They came to make an announcement like, guys, stand up.
Oh,
yeah, when
they
you guys
did.
went to the washroom, we're like, oh guys, no, I think before you guys arrived,
we came, yeah,
we're
because
like,
I was
guys,
looking for
stand
parking.
up, make sure you interact with people, make sure you talk to someone that you don't know.
Okay.
So I think that was also their intention.
Okay,
but everybody just sat where they were.
Well, yeah, but the girls who sat beside us, I remember when one of them needed to like pass us, like, so I stood up to give her room to go in. Yeah. And she gave me a big hug. I was like, oh, you look so nice. I was like, oh, thank you.
I like when people are friendly.
I know, I really like when people are warm, and sometimes it's hit or miss, but most of the time it's a hit. Like just complimenting people. Oh, you look really nice. Oh, you whatever. It's always lovely. Yeah. But sometimes energies are
stage.
Exactly.
But it was really good.
So that was, I would go again.
And like the food was by Chef FT, and it was kind of an Afro-Japanese fusion, which is really good.
I never know what Japanese.
I saw somebody's recap of the event, and I was just like, I didn't even take into consideration, like I think we saw like some things on the menu that were like, what's this? And they did seem Japanese, like, but I don't know if it was officially like an Afro-Japanese.
I didn't even know that. I thought it was just like African like food, but from different flavors, like, cause kelewele is like Ghanaian.
Yeah.
Cause FT is like Nigerian. So, but like having tasted some of his food, like I know that it has different origin, not just from Nigeria in his dishes, but also like the Latin America, all of that. But yeah, so
apparently it was more Afro-Japanese. Fusion.
Maybe it makes sense with that asparagus now.
Yeah. No,
I can't lie.
Okay, can I be bad-minded a little bit?
You can be honest, not bad mind.
Okay, honest. When I go into places where they do all these fusions, maybe I'm not bougie enough. Because they say maybe I'm too local. But they were like, oh, something with a goosey sprinkles. I said, where's the goosey?
You're not a chef. You can't get it.
I was looking for my soup.
You wanted to
just a little
Eba, and the goosey to chew.
Nothing for me. The goosey was really just sprinkled.
She was a sprinkle.
I was like, oh wow. And this is why sidetrack. This is why I don't think I can enjoy fine dining.
No, but I think it depends.
All those places where they give you, they put the flour on this. I'm like, this is the only meat I get?
I can't lie. I feel like I'm basically FT's spokesman right now. But because his own private dinners thing, it does feel like fine. I think it is fine dining, but like it's at his... The venue is his house, like depending on what it is anyway, because sometimes it could be a different location. Yeah. But it tastes so good, and I was full.
No, okay. Again, I'm not coming for the taste of the food.
Yeah,
like so the taste of the food is great. Chef
quality. Sorry, the quantity.
The quantity.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like fine dining feels so
small.
Minuscule.
I thought so too, but because if it's multiple plates, I think you feel full.
Yeah, like fine dining feels so minuscule sometimes, and I'm just like, guys, I'm a pounder either.
I can't lie.
Just give me a little pounder, a little. a little something, a little thick meat.
I agree.
But it was still a really nice event, and I think was it not during the week? I came from work. always enjoy. Now I'm starting to realize that I do enjoy like chill midweek activities.
Which one is this? Sorry.
The Afro jazz.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were about to go into another one. I was like, I'm trying to follow. Yeah, I love midweek.
Because it wasn't like too.
It wasn't too much.
We were out of the. Sorry, I'm too Nigerian for you. You don't like a gang.
Gang is so. I've not heard that in so long. She's not gang.
It's not. It wasn't too gang. It was more like it was chill. We're out of there. We're like what 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we even left early.
We left early, so like it was just like chill, calm. You get to hang out with your friends, have a little drink here or there, and then go home.
And I really liked. This was like way back that we did this, but the trivia night. It reminded me of that too. I really liked.
Like we were at home at a reasonable time, but like you had fun and it was like chill. Please involve me in more chill.
Please, thank you.
Midweek events. If you listen to this podcast, if you have anything, especially internal,
if you have anything that
Moyo Tosan would love this.
We do be going for these events. Like we really like tiny condo sessions. We like I know this one. We like anything FT is doing. I will be there.
Yeah.
But like if you have more things in the city, I know there's Kilo Bakes. So just feel free to plug yourselves in the comments below. And
like I'm sure other people internal will be looking down in the comments to be like,
I curated by Okay.
Yes.
That's where we did this like collage thing. Yeah.
Tantoscape,
she
does like a lot of like floral events too. Like
Tanto our whimsy babe.
Our whimsy girl. But like I love like really cutesy events like that like chill, don't require too much energy from you, but you get to just have a chill time and head home at a reasonable time.
Even finance. Today I think Remy is doing like a finance.
Yeah.
So if you're into a finance bag, also but feel free to plug yourselves in the comments below.
Yeah.
And let us know what you're doing in the city, if it's in summer, if it's in the winter.
Keep winter to
actually I think people need to start spreading it to the winter, because summer I know the energy everybody's doing everything, and I feel like that SpongeBob meme where I'm just like overwhelmed because I'm like, oh shit, I want to do the whimsy thing. I want to do it all. I can't be put in a box. Which leads us to our
convo that we're gonna have in a second.
We'll have it in a sec. But
and then after that, DoWest Fest.
Hey guys, tell them your story of attending twice.
So I don't know if you're familiar. Well, a lot of people internal will be familiar with it.
Yeah.
But if you're not internal, DoWest happens where they shut down Dundas West Street from, I believe, from Ossington to Lansdowne.
Yeah.
So it's like 12 blocks.
Quite a bit.
Yeah, and so they shut down the street, and it's started as a community festival to be able to support like community-based vendors, and so food, jewelry, like DJs, different things, DJs, like it's supposed
artwork. There's like a lot of vinyl, like everything is there.
So it was to support community vendors, but for some reason the last 2 years it's become really, really popular.
And I think it's also long, like it's not just a one day thing, it's the whole weekend.
It's the whole weekend. So it happens Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So it happened between June 6th to June 5th to June 7th. Yeah, June 5th to June 7th. So first I was making the plan to go with Moyo and our friends on the Saturday. So we already had that in store. Moyo told us this 3 weeks ago. She said, if I don't see you there, and every week she was reminding us,
because this girl,
like, June 6th,
I'm literally the alarm clock. I'm like, guys, I started making a calendar.
Oh yeah, you did.
But that stuff. So like, you guys remember
June 6th. So I was at work and I was talking about going to DoWest with my friends. And some of my coworkers were like, oh my God, we are going on the Friday. Do you want to come with us?
Cute.
And I was like, of course, sure.
Look at my dilly-dally.
Out and about, a little dilly-dally. This is a dilly-dally in summer.
I love it like mad.
A dilly-dally in summer. So on Friday after work, I left work at like 6:45. And then so me and a few of my coworkers, we walked to Trinity Bellwoods Park.
And where is your location at work? Just to give people an idea, don't say the exact. Just to give them how far
like
that place is.
Where Osgood is.
Okay.
we walked to Trinity Bellwoods Park. And actually, it's not supposed to be that long of a walk. We went the opposite direction.
Two people
first.
did a UE.
We did a UE.
Oh God!
We went, you know when you're just walking and yapping,
they walk,
and just having
they
a great
go.
chat, and especially like a lot of the people. This is the first time because it was not the nursing staff.
It was people outside of just nursing.
Yeah, it was like the reception team, the flow coordination team.
Nice.
And so I was getting to chat with these people for the first time, like deeply, and like said
Knowing
hi
them.
at work before.
Yeah.
So we
Oh,
walked
the
to
baby with the blush, was she there?
No.
Sorry, oh, your bestie. Sorry,
bestie.
Tosan is making friends.
I've noticed that I'm a friendly girl.
You have always been.
I always did not think I was friendly because I'm not like I don't consider myself to be an outgoing person. I don't think I am. I like my inside of my house like that.
Because so many things. Because you are not like outside all the time doesn't mean you are not friendly.
I guess so.
Do you know how many times at church people come out to say, I give them daddy, I'm like, don't ever come.
I do be saying hi to everybody.
I know.
Even I was like, no.
All the churches, I'm always like, God, man, I know somebody's gonna come up here and she'll
I'll just be like, hi, hello, hi.
I don't think. I think my thing is you don't, or maybe you don't look the most approachable.
Yeah, I don't have a friendly face.
But when you say hi, c'est secure.
Yeah, I perk up when I say hi.
Like
but
a
outside of
flower.
that, I go back
She's
to my
like,
resting
just-
face.
Yeah.
Yeah, but so we walked to Trinity Bellwoods Park. We went the opposite direction, and then we realized we were going the opposite direction, and then we walked back. That we passed walk again.
That's crazy.
Back. So we walked for 80 minutes, y'all. At the end of that day, I had 17,900.
That's
steps.
right.
It was crazy. But on our way to Trinity Bellwood Park, we now stopped at the LCBO, and then we got some slushies at a convenience store.
Like a 7-Eleven?
Yeah, like a 7-Eleven. So we got some slushies. Then we got rum at the LCBO, and then put the rum in the slushies.
I for don't snitch that if I was in that.
I say
They of course they
HR.
were snitch. I'm
But
screaming.
it was so like just whimsy.
Just walk,
We were just walking, chatting, looking at places, and then we
Lovely.
got there and we kind of walked around, and then we got to the Underswest first. And at that night, it was mostly like just having drinks, and then we got corn, we got
Love a corn.
the skewers, and it was just a very
Skewers.
fun vibe. But it was raining.
Oh, it rained that day.
Yeah, I was wet.
Oh,
But yeah, we were covered. And so we kept trying to find shades. And I was just like, okay. And they really wanted to, they were like trying to find the party and everything. I was like, this is where I've reached my cup. It was
a
11,
party.
Yeah. It was 11 o'clock.
Up demo. Love it. What was the crowd like? Their age range.
The group that I was with, no, they're all around my age. The oldest there. Oh, I was the oldest.
I can't lie. I've come to the yesterday now. I was in the line.
Because it was,
23.
24, 23,
Whoa.
26, 26, 27. How was their big mommy?
I saw someone else 26 yesterday. He looked at me like, big mommy.
Big mama.
As in, I said, sorry, 26 going on 50. Yeah.
But it was really good. And then they wanted to stay longer. I was just like, 11 o'clock is my cap.
Wow.
I took an Uber. I thought I was going to be able to go back to work to get my bag because we had a podcast episode to release
Yeah. Oh my God.
the Saturday morning. Because I was like, I'm not going to carry my laptop and everything with me.
That would have been too heavy.
I arrived at work and the security looked at me like,
Say, who are you? No entrance.
excuse me, what?
Not today.
He was like, sorry, you can't go up there. I said, I belong here. I have my badge. I even carried my badge. It was like, no. You would like to go home? So I had to go home. And then I had to return back to work Saturday morning at 9 a.m.
You didn't have work that day.
Yeah. And so when I returned back to work in the morning, everybody was like, excuse me, why are you here? But the people who I was hanging out with, they were clocked in.
That's right.
I like people who show up and who are able to keep their businesses
Dynamic.
And then so I ended up getting my laptop, going back home, working on the podcast, and then returning back outside at 5 p.m. for the second round of DoWest Fest, which is where I went with Moyo and my friends, and Moyo will give you all.
This is what summer is all about. Just doing things that, you typically wouldn't. In the winter, you cannot even try it.
You can't try
snow
this.
for them blow you. The darkness, the snow, the cold.
Guys, the sun sets at 9:30.
I know.
9:30.
God is good.
Too good. Well, your experience of DoWest when I went with you on Saturday.
DoWest, my dear. Why were they parking? Why were they pushing me?
We cannot escape. We cannot come out.
Honestly,
Mama,
literally that.
we had in this bumble. We had a good we started that Saturday on a good note because we went to FT. FT, you're not gonna pay us for promo.
As in, let's do a sponsor.
But yeah, he had a
like a chill. It wasn't like on the streets. It was at Dundas and like Ossington, but it was like at a garden.
Yeah,
and you had to go in, and there were seats. That was really nice. You actually got a really good deal because it felt like away from the noise and the crowd if you wanted to chill.
And there was like a DJ.
Yeah,
and like we ate jollof,
coleslaw, that chicken,
plantain, corn. Moyo was really upset about our potatoes.
Guys,
they had finished by the time she arrived.
It's okay. I don't want to talk about it, but you guys, I love potatoes, and by the time, and I was also like tipsy. So by the time,
Moyo and I kept asking him, "But where are the potatoes?" So he says,
and I said it so many times, and I was like, "Sorry, but I want the potatoes." And
he was like, "Moyo, no, it's done." And
he was like, "No,
he was not like, oh." He was telling you about the plantain. Was like, but the plantain was still frying it. She's like, "Okay, so the potatoes are coming," and he was like, "No potatoes."
I felt so bad. I was like, I'm so sorry. Like, I now I get it.
It was so funny.
Yeah, but that chicken, literally the most juicy chicken breast I've had in my life.
It was so.
I was like, wait, this chicken
I think
breast?
it was like soya seasoning.
Yeah, soya seasoning. It was good.
Gorgeous. And I think because we were already drinking, it gave us the absorption that we need and the energy.
Perfect. I felt
for the rest of the festival.
That walk, I didn't.
Yeah. I did leave because I was going for a friend's birthday party after.
How was that?
It was really cute, and I haven't seen her in a while, so I was just like, it was so cute.
Nice.
And the birthday, I ended up leaving the birthday party at 12. Yeah, you can really see there's a dilly-dally frolicking from function to function. Where the fuck the function? But yeah, it was really good. And then the last thing of my update is then I also went to Collingwood. I went to Blue Mountain.
You went? Yup.
As a dynamic babe, I went for church retreat. I went to go meet with my maker. As a babe who is dynamic.
And I was calling her in my own function.
This girl, I was one with God. I was with the Holy Spirit. I was in the middle of my prayer and my phone kept ringing. And she was not sending me videos. She was like, Tosan, we're about to go. Look at your sister's outfit. And I was like, did the devil send you?
That's crazy.
I'm like, girl, my phone kept ringing. And I was one with my maker.
Did I not say you should pray for me? Pray for me.
But I went to Collingwood with my church's young adult group, and we went for a retreat for it was a 2-day. It was actually a 3-day retreat, but I ended up only doing 2 days. It was really cute. It was so quiet. It was away from the city. It was kind of close to like Wasaga Beach, Blue Mountain area.
I really want to drive there one day.
And the cottage was so beautiful.
Oh, I forgot. Sorry. I have an update.
Oh yeah, the cottage was so beautiful. And like the views were amazing. Like you guys should see these views. And it's just so quiet and peaceful. And then we cooked, we played games, we did praise and worship.
Praise God.
We had like different mini sessions in between. And it was just like a really good time. And it also really gave me the opportunity to really, I guess, connect with the young adults in my church.
Okay, so it's giving more people coming
to say hi to me. Yeah. Yeah. I did give a testimony in church too.
Yeah.
And people came to me and during the retreat, I'm just like, your testimony really blessed me. I was like, look at God.
Doing things.
Look at God.
In the house of the Lord.
Yeah, but yeah, that's pretty much my update. What did you want to say?
I don't think I told the party that I went to Quebec.
You did go to
for a
Quebec
day, for like 2 days.
2 days. You
But
went to a spa.
A Nordic
retreat.
Spa.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's called, as you were talking about the retreat. I
Guys,
was
so
like,
many things
yeah.
have happened.
Like, wow. Really, I've not recorded in a while.
I think we might just name this episode Summer Escapades.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we went to Chelsea, Quebec to start off, and then we visited this Nordic Spa. So they have a few locations in Canada.
Yeah.
I think they only have 3 locations. One in Whitby, one in Chelsea, in Quebec, and one in Winnipeg. So we went to the Chelsea one because apparently that's the best one.
Yeah.
I don't know how true it is, but it was really good. It was like an outside spa thing. So you would enter like cold plunges or warm. Yeah, most of them were like, they only had one pool that was like the temperature of like outside, and that was, and it was good weather too. Yeah. So it wasn't like terrible.
Yeah.
And then you would enter like a sauna. I thought, that sauna, the first one.
Moyo messaged me. She's like, I can't go to hell.
Literally. I said, hell must not see me. If it exists, I must not be there because
the heat.
My eyeballs were hot. I was like, maybe if I just breathe through it, I'll get through the heat. And it actually helped, but it was so therapeutic. I don't understand, because there's also someone that like kind of led this session.
Yeah.
So she has like all these salt thingies that she breaks and like the heat, and she has like a towel and she's like kind of dancing and performing, and like, you know, when something is hot and you're just blowing the heat, so it kind of like blows the heat to you too. I say, as you're blowing it out. And then after that, like, the whole point is that once you've like sweated everything out, the toxin, the bad energy, you go into a pool, you relax, and then there was like a quiet area, the shush area, the whisper area, the party area, but it's like barely any people are still like in jacuzzis, like they're calm. But it was such a great experience.
Yeah.
And we actually drove, so that was also nice, like do a long road trip, because I've never done that before. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I want other girls to experience this. And we went to Montreal after that and dilly-dallied in Montreal, which was fun.
Cute dilly-dally.
I always love Montreal. And then we came back to Toronto.
It
was still good. I was like, this, and it's just one day. Basically 24, 48 hours.
Yeah.
It was really good.
Summer's off to a good start.
It is so far.
It's off to a good start. I'm really excited for we have more activities coming up.
Like mad. Get ready for our next one. I've sent to people.
This is our timetable. You're looking at our timetable. Yeah. But let us know what you've been doing in the summer.
Yeah.
If for some reason you're listening on the other side of the equator, and you're like in Australia.
Their summer.
They're in the winter now.
I know. I'm sorry. Their winter is not that bad.
Yeah.
It's not even bad at all.
Oh, yeah. You are an Australian babe.
When I was there, I said, guys, this is a joke, right?
Yeah, but...
And they really wear the jacket. I'm like, why are you wearing Canada Goose? This is 17 degrees.
This spring weather.
I was so annoyed, but love it for them.
But let us know what you're up to. Let us know what you like doing for the summer. And again, involve us.
Yes, please.
And then before we wrap up this episode, I think me and Moyo just wanted to also talk about something that we've been chatting about, which is more the lack of originality and multidimensional people. I think, especially as the summer is here, and I feel like a lot of people, like, for example, going out to DoWest and all these festivals, I'm just like, oh wow, we're really all doing replicas of ourselves.
Yep, exactly.
We're really
like everyone wants to do the same thing.
Everyone wants to do the same thing. And I know that there were critics of like DoWest, and people were like, it was so many people, but I do see it from multiple sides, because it's good for the community that there were so many people, because all these vendors get to make more money.
Yeah,
and that is what it was created for in the first place.
Yeah,
but it was also like a lot of people also just wanted to come so that they could post that they were at DoWest.
Yeah, and not feel left. I can't even like.
Not feel what? Yeah. Not because they want to engage really in the community.
But
just because if something is popular, we
They don't
all
want to be left
want to like be part of this thing so that like we all look cool together.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I even see that like even in social media or like in makeup, like clean girl aesthetic.
My
and then
dear.
Now,
Painted,
now we're in the blushiana movement.
Thank you. Some of us are doing too much, let me just say. Because I think in
You
5
can never
years'
have
time,
too much blush.
you can. You very much can. I'm so sorry. Because I think we'll look back in 5 years and be like, ooh.
Rudolph the red dog.
Thank you. It's giving clown, but okay.
No, but I'm just like, no, not Painted by Esther. Painted by Esther has perfected that.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just like, it's just like, well, I gotta do what everybody's doing. Like,
Yeah.
before it was like, oh, the 2016 beat makeup, and then it became the clean girl makeup, and then it became the now we're going into blush.
Yeah, which is not clean girl makeup.
Which is not really clean girl.
Yeah.
Skinny. Well, now they're saying skinny is in, but me, I think skinny was always in.
Skinny was always in.
Like, man.
It was just like skinny, but now you have to have a butt now, or like a figure 8, but you still have to be skinny. And then there's now the skinny that is in though is giving like scary.
Yeah,
I can't lie.
Scary.
Like like them coming for people who are like plus size has always been, fat phobia has always been a thing.
Yeah,
it's never left. I don't think it will ever leave.
Yeah,
because there's this creator, you know that girl that like was eating, she took her meal prep to a Nigerian wedding. Did you see that video?
Oh no, I didn't see that.
So there's this creator that like runs and actually follow her and like her running thing, because she also helps me to get into running. But she runs pretty often, works out like 6 days a week. She eats very clean, and I think she also does for like not just the aesthetics, like she actually does it for her health and like her internal health. So someone left a comment and was like, sorry, no shade, but you work out a lot, but you are not skinny. Like, you're still, how are you still this size kind of thing? And she was like, this is so crazy, because not everybody's trying to work out
to be
skinny. Because right now, a lot of your fitness influencers are working out and leaning out, and they are getting skinny and skinny. Like, I can think of 3 in my head right now. So it's just like they want to be skinny, and then the boobs are now being done, you know, and it has to be up. But like, it's just insane how even celebrities.
And I'm just like, everybody's starting to look the same.
Exactly. And the skinniness is the same kind of look. It's so weird.
Everybody's starting to look the same. And I'm just like, or even when I was talking to somebody recently, and I was just like, oh, she was like, I was like, oh, I went to DoWest and I had a drink. And she's like, oh, I didn't know that you were a party girl. And I'm like, no, I'm not a party girl. Like, I wouldn't say I'm a...
Yeah,
like, I don't have to be a something girl. Like,
to go to
I have
something.
multiple phases.
Yeah.
Did you hear my recap? I'm in church. I also like a good time. Exactly. But I also like a chill time where I'm like, it's not a party drinking thing. It's just like a chill, like, trivia night like this. I don't have to be one
I don't have to
thing.
be one. Exactly. Exactly. Like, the same way I want to go for, I don't know, a trivia night is the same way I want to go for a night out. It's the same way I want to go for a finance event. Like, same way I want to go for networking events. Like, and I think people don't always see, they can't fathom that they can all coexist. Yeah. And I wonder why.
But the reason I wanted to have this is because I do want to have a summer that really is very... I just not even with summer. Like, I want to build a life that's very multidimensional.
That's right.
And like, I don't want to feel like I have to follow a specific rubric to exist, especially. And I think even for like women specifically, I think that on social media there's just a certain aesthetic that I think people portray, and it's like, oh, they're the minimalist girls, then they're the maximalist girls, they're the clean girls, they're the ones that, oh, they only wear athleisure. And I'm just like, guys, do all of it. we can actually be everything and more. And I think that there are preferences, but I'm just like, I should be allowed to present myself in multiple ways, and people should not be raising their eyes or raising their eyebrows, because then it's like, oh, I didn't know you were that type of person. And like, even when we meet people in our real lives, and at this one I have to be really careful with it, when we meet people in our real lives where they only want to hang out with a certain kind of people, and I'm just like, y'all, what are we doing? What are we doing? Because I'm like, if when I look at our friend group, and it's we're so diverse in personalities, in interests,
even in style,
style,
so different.
And I'm just like, guys, we are allowed to be original to who we are as people, and you're allowed to explore like your different styles and everything. And like, why are we doing carbon copy, man?
Interesting how people gravitate towards people who think they get along with based off of just the outward appearance or aesthetics. And I like, it's so, I don't know. I wonder if we can do it all. I think we can all be very multidimensional, because at the end of the day, I think people are not like looking into like just the personality. They're just looking at the outwardness. Like, she goes clubbing, that means she does this. Like so many, those conversations I was having with someone, and they're like, yeah, if someone is at the club, they just want XYZ. And I'm like, no. What? So like, there's just so many, I guess, misconceptions. And I think it's just been created from time of like, if you do certain things, it's because you are this certain way. But they don't, I don't know if I can necessarily, I'm not ready to fight the battles or the like.
I don't think we necessarily have to fight it outwardly. I think it's
but like then I don't want the perception though. I think that's the thing. I don't want people to perceive me as somebody that does a certain thing because I'm associated with a certain behavior or like doings. So I don't know, but then I'm finding out that I don't care. I don't care anymore. Like, if you think that's what I do, sure. If you don't, that's your business.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but I wonder. I still wonder if we can be like as multidimensional as I want to be, especially as I get older. That's my fear. But sorry.
But yeah, I think these conversations and these thoughts are still marinating my brain, so it might not be coming out as clearly as I want to, but it's just something that was on my mind that was just like especially again as I get older, you start to think more about like, who is the person, who do I want to be, and what is the life I want to build for myself. And I think you start to look at all these different moods that you've been trying to fit, and like starting to reassess, like, is this who I really am, or is this who I am trying to be because that is what is appropriate or what's seen as appropriate for people. And sometimes you now start to do things in your own personal life and you have that internal conflict because you've been trying to be one person, and then you're not. It will shock you that that's not who you really are. But maybe we'll bring this conversation up later again. When we have more fleshed out thoughts. But we just wanted to catch up this episode mostly. Yeah. And then have a little snippet at the end for what was on our mind. Let us know what you think about the conversation. Let us know what you think about originality. How do you live your own life? Do you feel like you have to exist in a specific mold? Or do you think you're quite a multi-dimensional person? And what makes you multi-dimensional? Let us know in the comments below.
Yes. Okay.
But where can you find us?
YouTube. We reached 100 subscribers. Thank you to every single one of you who subscribed to our channel.
Yes.
So now, road to 1K. Like,
road to 1K.
Road to 1,000 subscribers. Honestly, it feels like a large goal, because what do you mean 900 more people?
Yeah, but We know that you can
but
do it.
we know that we can get the subscribers because I didn't think 100 was even possible. And look at us. Look at us here. But thank you all so much for subscribing, for liking, for commenting.
Yes.
I just encourage you to continue doing that so we know that you actually like the content. So you can find us on YouTube at Peas in the Podcast _TM as well on YouTube. So it actually pops up and you don't get any other like channels pushed to you.
Counterfeits.
Oopsies. And then you can also find us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts at Peas in a Podcast. You see our faces on a green background, and I'll put what it looks like here too. And then you can find us on Instagram at peasinapodcast.tm, TikTok peasinA.podcast.
Yes.
And once we get to where we want to go to, it will be one handle. So that God will help us.
All these will also be in the description below.
Exactly.
If you
so you can
catch
just click
everything.
it.
So you can just click it and go subscribe.
Exactly.
You can also subscribe on Apple Podcasts.
Yes.
And you can follow on Spotify. You can also leave a comment on Spotify too. Please engage with us. And one important thing is also leave a review. We know that you love listening to the podcast is why you're here every bi-weekly. But the algorithm doesn't know that. So please tell them, go to our podcast and let us know what you like about the podcast. Let us know what your favorite episode is. Leaving a review is also helpful for gaining traction and letting other people know what you enjoy about the podcast. So please leave a review. We really appreciate all of you who are subscribing and who are supporting and who are engaging. And the rest of you who are also silent listeners, we appreciate you too.
We do.
And don't forget to share the episodes and the podcast with your community and your loved ones too, okay?
All right.
We will see you on the next episode. Love and light. Peace out. Love y'all.